Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play Connections. Today is May 5th, 2025, Monday, and we're playing Connections number 694. Okay, today's 16 words. We've got torpedo, bat, coast, level, cape, baton, plateau, hoagie, settle, cruise, cigar, castle, float, flatten, fang, and drift. Okay, a couple of landforms. I don't know just yet if there's a group in there or just red herrings, but let's see. Okay. Cigar, hoagie, those are like things you can smoke. Anything else you can smoke? I'm not too sure. So, plateau and flattened mean the same thing. Level, right? Um, hmm. Maybe settle? Right, to sort of stabilize. Yeah, stabilize, I would say that. Stop changing. Yeah, stabilize. I think that seems fair. Okay. Um what else have we got here? The float, coast, cruise, and drift. Could these all be kind of the same meaning as well? To sort of swim along on the water? That like move along on the water? I think so, maybe. Glide. Okay. Interesting. I said move along on the water. Glide isn't necessarily about water. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think if I do get the point for the yellow. All right. Again, I don't want to think too much about it. I'm not at my best, uh, as you can tell by the sound of my voice and the fact that I keep, doing that. Okay, cigar and hoagie is still there, but I don't know anything else has to do with that. Because of like smoking. Maybe batons. Is that what they call smoke? Or are they just like long cylindrical things? Torpedo is a long cylinder. Cigar is a long cylinder. A bat is a long cylinder. Okay, it'll be interesting because we really got blue and yellow, so we still have one obvious group, the green group, and then one more. Okay, I was about to say that Cape, Fang, Hoagie, and Castle almost look like they could fit vampire stereotype. Then I realized that bat would obviously work better with this group. Okay, maybe I'll do the vampire one first. Bat, Cape, Fang, Castle. Dracula vampire stereotypes are associated with Dracula vampires? Associated with Count Dracula. Okay, I got that. So this is the purple group. Uh, I know you can pass the baton. Can you pass a hoagie though? I know hoagie's like a sandwich, right? Uh, for some reason, I don't know. Is a hoagie like a cigar as well? For some reason, I thought that, but I don't know whether it's just in my head or am I imagining it? So are these like slang terms for things you can smoke, or are they just? They can't possibly all just be cylindrical items because a hoagie, an actual hoagie, a sandwich. I mean, if you want to call it cylindrical, you can, but is it really? I mean, should I just try and say slang terms for the things you can smoke? Okay, or things you can pass. Do you pass a torpedo? You shoot a torpedo though. Uh, Cylindrical things, or like things you can smoke. I don't know. Maybe things you can smoke. I don't know, slang terms for things you can smoke. Oh my gosh, it really was the cylinder. So I don't get the point because I didn't lock into that answer. So I don't get the point for the purple, even though I did mention it. Things that are long and cylindrical. I mean, hoagie. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, technically yes, but it's also like it's a sandwich. It's open, And I like to think of those other things as enclosed. Baton is one enclosed cylinder. Hoagie is like closed, but it's also like cut up sometimes this way and also this way. So, but I mean, I get it. Okay, because for some reason I thought hoagie is also like a cigar. Is that just in my brain? Is that maybe there is no such thing as a? Why did I think of hoagie is like a something that you can smoke? Where did I get that from? I have no idea. But yeah, maybe you can explain where I got that. Should I try to look for it? Okay. Boogie smoke. Okay. Is there anything else? It's only just okay. That's how he's slang for. Da da da. Submarine sandwich. Okay. It's a large sandwich. Okay, so for some reason, yeah. I mean, uh, yeah. I think it was just in my head because I googled hoagie and the only meaning is really that it's a submarine sandwich, a large sandwich, a long split roll. So there's no such mention of it being but to use cigarettes. But I thought that it might, and maybe torpedo and baton was also another slang term for a cigarette, which oh, now looking back at it, it feels really silly. I should have just gone for cylinders. Just I thought that cylinders for a purple group felt too not purple. Yeah, I don't know. I talked myself out of it, so that was silly. But I do get points for blue and green. I said stabilize and count regular slash vampires. It's still up for debate whether I get the point for yellow. Purple, I say I don't get it just because I didn't lock in with the right answer. I debated a couple answers and I chose the wrong one, thinking that cylinder couldn't be it. It was, but yeah, I mean at least I got a perfect game, so that's okay. And yeah, we're doing okay right now. Don't want to jinx it. We're doing okay on the streak, so I'm just gonna keep building it up and try to do better than what I did before. So yeah, I don't think it was too hard, but if you're not familiar with some of the U.S. slang and terms, it's definitely gonna be a little bit tricky. Although not really the worst if you don't get confused with all the coast and cruise and and thankfully I didn't go for the landforms like there was coast plateau. Didn't go for that. Yeah. All right. Let me know in the comments how you did. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.